Now we're going to use the text and property tools to draw the numbers for the clock. Select font size and resize the font to a font that we would like. So we start by using the text icon. I move across to the left hand side of the screen where it says ABC. I click on the text icon. It says locate start position for text, so I'm going to start with my number 12, so I click in the middle above my marker and then I type in 12 from my keyboard. Then once I've done that, before I press enter, I can adjust the settings. So if I click on settings, it gives me a whole range of fonts that I might want to use. So let's just pick a random one, Bernard, and then we can make the height a bit less. I select the height. I think I've got about 10 millimeters in which to work with, so I'm going to make that 10 and then click OK. When I click OK now, it's placed that number on the screen. Now it's placed it to the left of where I selected, so what I now want to do is move that number and then get it in the middle if that's possible. So there's my number 12. If you don't like the font you've chosen, select it again, and then you see on the bottom right hand corner of the screen it says property. So I can select property and then settings again, and then change it to a font that I might like. I might go for a simpler font than that this time. Just let's try bookshelf, and I might make that bold. Okay, okay. Again, it's moved slightly off center, so I can drag that back onto the middle. With learners, they often they don't register that things should be symmetrical in when they're doing design for clocks. Now you notice here that it's because of the size of the font and the font type, it's actually not snapping to the center in the same way as the previous one did. If I want to get it dead center, I can turn the grid lock off and use the drag handle in the middle and just drag it so that it's centered where I want it to be. So this might take a couple of tries before you get it where you want, but that looks okay. So we've got the numbers in place, and then I haven't done anything to the numbers to create the other numbers, but this is a good time to save. So at this point we stop and we click on File, or we can click on the icon that looks like a floppy disk and click Save, and then save it in a sensible place. So I'm going to put it inside a new folder. I'll call it CAD clock. And then I'm going to give my drawing a title. Let's call it clock face. Now notice the file extension is .ddt. That's a drawing file. It's not a JPEG or a PNG. It's a drawing file specific to 2D design. We'll talk about other types of file you can save your drawing as later. Anyway, for now, click on Save, and you save that. You'll see that the file name now appears at the top of the screen beside where it says Texoft Designs Tools. Okay.